His eyes narrowed as he turned to his daughter and asked if she had been sleeping with Wubin. Yuna froze for a moment, startled. She stood up quickly, trying to defend herself, saying it wasn't what he thought. But her father, cold and visibly disappointed, cut her off. He told her there was no need for explanation. He had heard enough. Wubin had promised Yuna's father that he would not touch her, and by breaking that promise, he had disrespected both him and the trust placed in him. Furious, Yuna's father demanded that she end the relationship immediately. Yuna, however, refused without hesitation. She explained that she loved Wubin and reminded her father that she was an adult. She urged him to stop treating her like a child, stating that she and Wubin were in a relationship and that naturally certain things would happen between them. Her father, now even more frustrated by her defiance, expressed his disappointment. He emphasized that such intimacy should come after a commitment like marriage. He warned her that by giving herself to Wubin without any real promise, she might be making it too easy for him, allowing him to enjoy the benefits of a relationship without having to work for her love or commit to a future together. He turned to Minsu, who had been sitting quietly, not wanting to interfere, and asked her to teach Yuna how things should be done. He stressed that Yuna's immaturity would only lead to heartache in the end. With that, he stormed off, leaving Yuna standing there, nearly in tears. Minsu stood up, walked over to her, and gently consoled her. She told her not to be upset, reassuring her that most fathers were like that. They simply struggled to accept that their daughters were growing up, often reacting with fear and anger in their attempt to protect them. Yuna looked at her and asked if she had made a mistake by sleeping with Wubin. Minsu wiped away her tears and reassured her that if the feelings were mutual and the act was consensual, there was no reason to feel regret. Yuna smiled softly, then hugged Minsu tightly, calling her the best sister-in-law and the only one who truly understood her. As they embraced, Sonjin walked in. Concerned, he immediately went to Minsu, took her hands, and asked if she was all right. She nodded in response. He gently questioned why she had left without informing him, and she explained that she thought his mother would tell him. Yuna quietly excused herself to give them some privacy. Sonjin looked at Minsu and asked if she was comfortable and if she would rather return home, emphasizing that she didn't have to spend the night if she didn't want to. Minsu, however, said that one night was manageable and that his mother would be disappointed if she left early. She smiled and assured him that she would return home the next day. Sonjin's mother then arrived holding a cup of tea. She greeted her son cheerfully and jokingly remarked that perhaps she should bring Minsu more often so they could see him too. Turning to Minsu, she offered her the tea, explaining that it was ginseng tea and that it was good to drink before bed, especially during pregnancy. Minsu hesitated but accepted it politely. Sonjin, observing her discomfort, leaned in and told her she didn't have to drink it if she didn't want to. However, his mother quickly interjected, insisting that Minsu must drink it, stating that she had taken it while pregnant with Taemin, and he had grown up to be a very smart child. Mentioning Taemin, Sonjin's late brother, struck a nerve. Sonjin's mood shifted instantly. He snapped, demanding that his mother stop crossing boundaries. He reminded her that he had asked her several times not to push Minsu or make her uncomfortable. His mother argued back, claiming that Minsu seemed perfectly happy and that she simply wanted to spend more time with her. As they argued, Minsu stood in silence, overwhelmed. Their back and forth over her began to suffocate her emotionally. Frustrated, she suddenly shouted at both of them, demanding they stop treating her like an object. She expressed how no one ever asked her what she wanted, and that she felt like a tool being passed around without any regard for her feelings. In a burst of emotion, she grabbed the cup of tea, drank it down, and rushed off.